Welcome to this overview of the Clinical Eye Tracker. The Clinical Eye Tracker is an exciting new clinical tool for assessing eye movements and binocular vision. Over the past few decades, there have been huge developments in the technology to assess eye movement. However, until now, the systems have been complex and expensive, and as a result, their use has been largely confined to research laboratories. The Clinical Eye Tracker has changed all that. By harnessing the latest technology, we've created a system which is simple to use, non-invasive, and available at a breakthrough price. In a recent review, the Clinical Eye Tracker was described as the most significant development in the clinical assessment of eye movements and binocular vision for decades. In this short video, I'll be giving an overview of how it works. In other videos, I'll be describing some of its applications within a clinical setting. The Clinical Eye Tracker consists of a Tobii EyeBar and a powerful software suite. The software requires a PC, we recommend an i5 or faster processor, running Windows 7 or later. The PC must have a USB 3 port, which most modern PCs do. And you'll require two monitors. We recommend 24-inch monitors. The EyeBar is attached to the lower bezel of one monitor. We'll call that the test monitor, while the other monitor is used to control the recording and analyze the results. The patient is simply positioned in front of the test monitor. The infrared sensors in the bar will automatically detect the position of the eyes. No headrest is required and the test is completely non-invasive. The Clinical Eye Tracker is a general eye movement recording system and can be used to record the eye movements to virtually any pattern or stimulus that can be displayed on the monitor. The software includes a versatile stimulus generator which allows any text or image to be displayed on the screen. It also includes a module for generating saccades, pursuit movements or optokinetic nystagmus. So whether you're interested in eye movements while reading, scan patterns while looking at images, saccades or pursuit movements in patients with neurological conditions, or virtually anything else, the Clinical Eye Tracker can do it. So for this demonstration, let's record some reading eye movements. First, we add the patient's name and details. Their name is then added to the list. Next, we select the text we want to use. And we can easily adjust the font size and line spacing. We then perform a simple calibration. This involves getting the patient to look at some dots on the screen and look at them until they explode. This only takes 10 seconds or so. And having done that, we're now ready to start. To start recording, we simply click on Record. The position of the patient's eyes is shown in real time against the background of the text they're reading. To stop recording, just click on Record Again. You may then enter any notes relating to the recording. The top trace shows the horizontal eye position. So this is a typical staircase pattern of eye movements made when reading, showing the individual fixations, small left to right saccades, and the larger right to left saccade at the end of each row. You can zoom in to any portion of the trace by simply drawing out a rectangle of the area you wish to examine. The trace is currently showing the mean position of the two eyes. However, we can show the trace for each eye individually by toggling the Binoc Monoc button in the toolbar. So this now shows individual traces for the right and left eyes. For this patient, the two eyes are very well coordinated. Patients with unstable binocular vision will show the two traces separating. This can often be seen more clearly in the convergence trace, which shows the difference in the horizontal position of the right and left eyes. If the eyes are perfectly coordinated, this trace would be a straight line centered on 0. Any instability in binocular vision is easily detected by examining this trace. The vertical eye position is shown in the third trace. We can also replay the recording by clicking on play. This will show the fixation position as a function of time. People are often surprised by how unstable this is. While some of the jerkiness may be down to instrument noise, most of it is actually physiological noise. Even when we attempt to keep our eyes still, the eyes are constantly in motion with the involuntary eye movements. You'll also notice that as we scroll through the recording, the graphic next to the convergence trace replays exactly what was happening in terms of the patient's binocular vision. Finally, the position metric shows a frame-by-frame measurement of the center of each pupil and the horizontal and vertical PD. The results can be automatically analysed by clicking on Analysis in the toolbar at the top of the screen. Here, every single fixation and every saccade has now been measured, and summary statistics are shown at the top of the screen. So, in this short demonstration, I've shown how easy it is to make an eye movement recording and to analyse the results. But this is only the start. The system can be used to analyse eye movements to a huge range of stimuli, and the software includes some powerful tools for displaying and analysing the recordings. In other videos, I'll demonstrate the range of stimuli available, and I'll talk about the analysis in more detail and discuss some of the emerging applications for this exciting new clinical tool. Thanks for watching.